Anyway, he can't have sired 2 teenage misses. Mr. Courtney married a housemaid, one Annie Plumtree, 15 years ago. The lady died giving birth to the twins. Sad. But see here, is that it? I mean, if I don't want to live in the castle and bring these poxy wenches out, I don't get the inheritance? In a nutshell. The Viscount rose and strolled to the door. Then I don't want it, he said cheerfully. Good day to you, Mr. Broom. In that case, came the old lawyer's voice as the Viscount opened the door, the inheritance will go to your cousin Basil. Lord Hunterdon turned around slowly. You mean Basil Devonham? Toad Devonham? Precisely, my lord. In that case, I won't say no, but I can't say yes either. Not until I think about it. How long have I got? Mr. Broom looked at him maliciously. We have wasted a considerable amount of time trying to get in touch with you, my lord. I think 24 hours would be a fair length of time. Oh, very well. Lord Hunterdon walked pensively out into the sunshine. How he loathed Basil. Basil Devonham was the same age as the Viscount, 28. The Viscount's parents, the Marquess and Marchioness of Derrywell, had always held Basil up to their errant son as a good example. Basil was sober and God-fearing. Basil never gambled or went with loose women. Basil was a good man, and Basil thought so too. He had a slimy, unctuous manner. Although he lived just as much a life of leisure as the Viscount, he always implied that his days were taken up in study or good works. The Viscount turned in the direction of his club. Surely some of his friends could advise him. When he reached the club in St. James's Street, he found he was in luck. Not 1, but 3 of his closest friends were in the coffee room. Lord Charnworth, the Honourable John Trump, and Mr. Paul Jolly. All were about the same age as the Viscount, all were unmarried, and all devoted to a life of ease. Here comes Beau, Lord Charnworth exclaimed. He'll cheer us up. Lord Charnworth was a very small gentleman, with prematurely white hair he wore frizzed, which combined with his small features made him look like a poodle. In fact, there was something doggy about the other 2, Mr. Trump being rather like a collie and Mr. Jolly like a bulldog. Can't feel happy, the Viscount drawled, dropping elegantly into a chair. Cursed problem on my hands. Nancy giving you walking orders, Beau? Mr. Trump asked sympathetically. Nancy was the Viscount's latest mistress. No, but I'm beginning to wish she would walk away from me, the Viscount grumbled. Rapacious, that's what she is. Fact is, I've just been to old Courtney's lawyers. Old Mirabelle Courtney, distant relative, left me a castle, estates, and a fortune. What's so bad about that? Lord Charnworth asked. I've got to live there. Still not too bad. Lots of us have to languish in the country for the winter. Nothing wrong with keeping your home in London as a townhouse. Wait, there's worse. This old lecher Courtney married a housemaid 15 years ago, because, one assumes, he managed to get her pregnant. For she died giving birth to twin girls who are now just 15, and part of the deal is that I have to find husbands for them. I said I wouldn't accept the inheritance, and then I learned that it would go to Basil Devonham. Never, Mr. Jolly growled. Sheer waste of money. You've got to go through with it, Beau. Don't think I can face it, the Viscount remarked. But you don't bring these maidens out yourself, Lord Charnworth exclaimed. Suddenly, you find a governess for them. Bit old for a governess, surely. No, you get one of